Habari gani? Karibuni sana katika lesson ya leo. Welcome to today's lesson. Lesson 4, common greetings in Kiswahili. Common greetings in Kiswahili. I know you know some, but let's look at all of them. Welcome. Karibu. In today's lesson, what are our learning outcomes? By the end of this lesson, you should have been able to learn number 1, common greetings and formal greetings in Kiswahili. What are they? We'll find out shortly. The second thing, should be able to learn and use different exchanges of news in Kiswahili. How are you doing today? How is the news of the journey? That is what you're going to be learning in today's lesson. But before we start, do you remember? Jambo. Hello. Mimi ni Sam. I am Sam. And you? Na wewe? Well done. That is always good to start from introduction to about ourselves, and that is going to give us more confidence as we go on. Welcome. What are these common greetings in Kiswahili? So we're going to look at the greeting and its response. But before we start, let's look at the first one. Mambo. Hello. Mambo. Hello. I expect to hear the question tone on the word mambo. Hello. The response for mambo is poa, which means cool. Poa. My turn. Mambo. Your turn. Poa. Well done. The next very common exchange, common greeting in Kiswahili is Habari. Nzuri. That's the response for it. Habari. News. Nzuri. Fine. In English, you can't come and tell a person news. Of course, we say, what's your news? How are you? But in Kiswahili, habari is also used as a common greeting to say, how are things? Hello, how are you? This is another common greeting, especially in Kenya, which is a very cool greeting to say in Kiswahili. Niaje? Poa. I'm cool. So you can see the word poa has been used a lot, but also we have the word nzuri in Kiswahili. Well done. So those are very common greetings in Kiswahili. Let's have a look at them again. Mambo. Poa. Habari. Nzuri. Niaje. Poa. Well done. Let's look at some very interesting greeting that is also used in Kiswahili. Habari yako. Can you try and pronounce that? Habari yako. Habari yako. Safi. Cool. Clean in Kiswahili. So all these responses, poa, nzuri, safi, they all means the same thing. Fine. I'm fine in Kiswahili. Thank you. Let's look at the next part. In this part, we're going to look at formal greetings. These formal greetings were commonly used a little bit, they're a bit old greetings and commonly used in probably Zanzibar, Tanzania, but also very rural areas. But nowadays we use the common greetings that I gave us earlier on. But let's look at these formal greetings for the sake of the lesson and in case you go there and someone says hello to you. So again, we're going to look at the greeting and its response. Hujambo. Can I hear you pronounce that? Hujambo. And the J is J, J. Hujambo. How do you respond to that? Sijambo. Hujambo. Sijambo. Make sure that when it is a greeting, the tone goes high so that I can know that you're actually greeting someone. Hamjambo. How are you all? Hatujambo. We are fine. This is another very common greeting when you're greeting a group of people. Hamjambo. How are you all? Hatujambo. We are fine. Another common greeting used in Kiswahili is Shikamoo. Can you pronounce that? Shikamoo. And I want to hear that prolonged or at the end. Whenever you have double vowels in Kiswahili at the end, you prolong them so that we can hear the sound coming through properly. Shikamoo. Marhaba, which means thank you. Commonly used from juniors to superiors. Sometimes you'll be the junior, sometimes you'll be the superior. It just depends on context. Let's run through these greetings again. Hujambo, sijambo. Hamjambo, hatujambo. Shikamoo, marhaba, asante. So you can see that we've not used poa, we've not used nzuri, because these ones must go together. If you say hujambo, the response is sijambo. If you say hamjambo, the response is hatujambo. If you say shikamoo, the response is marahaba. So make sure that you get those greetings going properly. Well done, you're doing very well. Let's look at the next part. In this part, you're going to look at different responses to different greetings, especially the ones that I gave earlier, which are common greetings. And what are they? They all mean the same thing in Kiswahili. They mean fine, thank you. So the different ways of saying fine, thank you in Kiswahili, or just fine in Swahili. The first one is njema. So for example, if I said mambo, how are things? You can say njema as a response to it, which means I'm fine. You can also say fiti. This is very cool greeting, commonly known, used by young people. You can also use poa. It's also a very common cool greeting response in Kiswahili, saying I'm fine. Safi, things are clean. The word safi means clean. Freshi, commonly used in Tanzania and Zanzibar. Freshi, things are fresh. Salama, things are peaceful. Coming from the Arabic greeting, which is Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. That greeting. Salama, peaceful. Things are peaceful. And the last one is nzuri, fine. So all these responses can be used with any of the common greetings that I gave earlier, which is mambo, habari yako, mambo vipi. You can all respond with these responses in Kiswahili. Let's go through them again and get to hear your pronunciation. Njema, your turn. Fiti, your turn. Poa, your turn. Safi, your turn. Freshi, your turn. Salama, your turn. Nzuri. Thank you. Well done. At this particular point in the video, please pause the video and write these greetings down with their responses. For example, Shikamoo. What's the response for that? So go through hello, this one, and the different responses. Once you've finished, we'll have a look at them together. Welcome back. Let's look at the answers together. So, what are our greetings? The first one was hello. What did you go for? Mambo. I went for mambo. So if you went for habari yako, it's still fine. I went for mambo. What was your response for it? Nzuri. I went for nzuri. So if you went for salama, safi, freshi, that is all fine. Shikamoo. That is a greeting which is a respectful greeting from juniors to superiors. Shikamoo. What was your response? That was the answer. Marhaba. Vizuri sana. Very well. Greeting a group of people. Hamjambo. What was your response to that? We are fine. Well done. Good. So you can mark and give yourself some nice lovely ticks as you go through that. Well done.